Hey guys, welcome back to Rooted Living Homestead. So our baby chicks have arrived. It was actually kind of chaotic this morning. I had an appointment I had to get to, and I was watching my tracking like a hawk because I was terrified of them getting to the post office for me to pick up, like where I couldn't go get them. And so it actually worked out just perfect to where Kenneth was able to go and pick them up this morning before he headed off to work. So we hurried up because we procrastinated everything, I don't know why, and got the brooder all set up with the heat plate. And so I'll kind of go through and show you what our setup is. We're just winging this, guys. I mean, we're just learning as we go, and so we're just here to share this journey with you. This is kind of one of our big first homestead, what do I want to say, jumps, leaps that we've made. We've never raised meat birds before. This is a new thing for us. We only ordered 16, which I know doesn't seem like much, but we did not want to overwhelm ourselves this first batch. And so they're here. They all arrived safe. I've also heard horror stories of them arriving in the mail not okay, but they all came great. We ordered from McMurray Hatchery, and they all look very great and very healthy. So let me share what our setup is. Like I said, we're just learning as we go, but I know there has to be other people out there that are in the same phase we are of, do I do this? Can I do this? And let me tell you this right now. If I can raise meat birds, then so can you, because I'm not a huge fan of having to deal with the chick process. We do have egg layers and have had those for a couple of years, but it's very different than being, you have to be pretty hands-on with the baby chicks. So I am here to share this journey with you, and anyway, so let me show you our setup. Okay, so for right now, we just have them in this galvanized steel stock tank as a brooder. Here's the water that we have now. I do understand for any of you wondering, why do you have such a big water for 16 birds? We had bought an extra one at one time and didn't end up using it, and so we thought there's no sense in taking it back and getting another one. They'll need a bigger one when they're older anyway. So we already had this one, so we're going to use it. And it is full of what they call magic water. So I can post a link to the recipe below, but it has garlic and honey and apple cider vinegar in it, and it just kind of gives them a immune boost. They're newborns, they've traveled, they've kind of had a bit of a shock, and so it's great for their immune system. Here is their feeder, and this is not the feed that we will keep them on, but we just bought what's local at Tractor Supply. We wanted organic and non-GMO, so I'm sure we paid more by buying it this way. However, that's what we went ahead and got for now, since once again we procrastinated choosing which feed we want. This is a heat plate opposed to a heat lamp. I liked the idea when I researched these more a lot better than the heat lamp. These have a lot less risks for fire hazard. You can touch them. There's no bulbs that the chicks can peck and break. So we have this. Now I will say, I just moved them outside. I had them outside this morning because I was going to be gone as soon as they got home. And so I left them inside, but now I moved them back outside. Now this is Oklahoma. It's summer and it's still in the mid-90s. So I'm going to keep an eye on them and make sure they can handle this heat okay. I do not have the heater turned on at this moment. They do not appear to be, I don't think they're too bothered by the heat right now. Like I said, I just did this a few minutes ago, and I'm going to keep a very close eye on them to make sure they don't get lethargic or anything, and that I need to move them back in. But we're going to give this a shot for now and see how this goes. Hey guys, welcome back. So I was mixing up some more magic water for our baby chicks. They're still just a few days old, and I decided why not film this. So this is what we're giving our chicks right now for the first few batches of their water. It's great to give them just a natural immune boost to their system. They're still little, and I had said in my last video that I was going to link it below, and I thought, I might as well just make a video. So I'm right here at my kitchen sink. I'm gonna turn you around and I'm gonna show you. Okay, so we're gonna start off with some local honey. I'm just mixing this up in a half-gallon jar. I actually already put my honey in here. I did that before I decided to go ahead and make this into a video. So for a half-gallon, I'm gonna fill this up with warm water. But first, I've got the honey in there. So that's a 1/4 cup. And then I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of pressed garlic. And I'll just press them right into my jar here. That smells so good. And then a 1/4 cup of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Now we use the Bragg's raw. I really do feel like it's the best. So a 1/4 cup, I'm sorry, not a 1/4 cup, an 1/8 cup of your raw vinegar. Now we're gonna fill up the rest with just warm water. Okay, we're gonna give it a good shake. That warm water will help that honey to dissolve. And it's really as easy as that. And that makes a half gallon. So now I'm gonna go give it to the chicks.